All right, everybody, what's up? Lieutenant Swerve here, and I'm back with some more the Game Builder Garage. And yeah, the last episode really did really good. So thank you all for so much for coming by, and also for the newcomers as well. I usually just play games on my channel and stuff, and sometimes stream occasionally. But hey, this came out, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of curious of what I can do for this. Just like overall, just how can I be creative and stuff. So yeah, I try my best to get familiar with this program. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. Last episode was just very that video did very well because that was my first time editing something like that. So yeah, thank you all for sticking around, and also for the newcomers out there, thank you all for subscribing, the likes and the comments. I really appreciate that a lot. So thank you all. Here's what I've been all right. I still don't have a script, god damn it, but I do got some notes. But yeah, so first things first, right? What's today's video gonna be about? Well, I made a brick breaker game. You know those brick breaking games that you see on your flip phones and stuff, especially from the Blackberries and stuff? Yeah, that's back in the day. So yeah, that was brick breaker or whatever, Atari, I don't know. It's a very old game, and you can make that in Game Builder Garage. So I'm gonna tell you how you can do that. I don't know if I'm the tutorial person, but hey, I think I figured something out here. Something that's very simple and probably easy as well. So for this pinball game, I said pinball, brick breaker. I have the ball where it can bounce off the UFO. All right, let's first see how the magic works, and then we're gonna get into the business. So you see how you got the apple bouncing off the paddle, right? Usually the apple does not bounce off the paddle like this. There's something that you have to do in order to cause it to have this type of force. And as you can see, I added some pedals and stuff like in pinball. I don't know, because I don't know, the UFO sometimes goes slow, so you know. But yeah, this ain't it though. This ain't my full creation. This is just a tutorial. This is a beta test, if you can call it like that. But yeah, this is how that works. Now I'm gonna show you what I did to how this works. Okay, the UFO. I got the UFO connected to a moving object. I believe it doesn't have to be specifically a moving object. It can be a regular simple object or a box. But I did it for a moving object because I wasn't sure if I had to connect the left or right stick to the moving box. But I didn't really have to because I got the UFO right here to do everything for me. You can make the UFO invisible, of course. Put this and invisible. You got to keep it solid though and movable. So yeah, you got to do that too. Make sure you make it. Just make sure you have it as a solid, and you put it and you connect the left and right stick to left and right. There you go. Now that it's invisible, boom. You see how that works? Now the UFO is not, there. That makes things a little bit more better, honestly. It makes it feel like it's a traditional brick breaker game. Now you're probably wondering, how do you get the apple to bounce off the brick, right? Well, here's the most simplest part. Probably you probably haven't even thought about it, but it's not about what's bouncing off of it. It's about what's launching it to that direction. And when you hear the word launch, right? This was literally me a couple of weeks ago. I was like, for literally 5 days straight, I was like, how can I make a brick breaking game? How can I have the paddle bounce, the apple bounce against the paddle to get, some height? I was like, how do I even do this? Luckily, I was playing some game where it told me to launch, and I was like, wait a minute, launch object. I don't have to have it where it can bounce off the paddle. I can have it where the launch object can put force into the apple or onto and cause it to launch itself to the bricks. So this is what you do. You get a touch sensor. You connect the touch sensor. You go to the touch sensor settings. You go whatever you want, box, sphere. I go with box because it fills the moving object, the box moving object. You can turn it invisible, or you can disable that if you want. But me, for the tutorial, I'm putting it on so you can understand. You wild touched. I test the difference between the output timing. Make sure this is Apple as well. All right, so output timing, right? Make sure this is wild touch, because if you do it on touch, the launch object doesn't like shoot every time it's like on it, because once it gets on there, that apple has to go away from that touch sensor in order to have the launch object to launch the apple again. So make sure this is on wild touch, and after that you connect that. You put the blue line to the moving object, connect the moving object to the UFO, and then you connect the touch sensor to the launch object. And now when we go into the settings for the launch, I put it as a spear because the spear allows it to have like both sides depending on what direction the paddle is in. So if it launches, it's going to go at a different type of speed. The launch speed depends on how big your area is, honestly, but you can adjust the speed to whatever you want. So it doesn't have to be specifically at 20. Or the launch interval. The launch interval though, it has to be at 10 though. The launch interval has to be at 10. And the launch direction obviously is going up. So make sure it's Y plus, the Y axis going up. Y minus means it's going down. And Z is just going like back and forth, forward and backwards, something like that. That's just how the Z axis goes. Make sure this is solid, of course. Make sure this is movable as well. Make sure it is destructible by the apple, so that the spears don't collide with the apple. That like say like, all right, for example, say I didn't do this, right? I'm gonna make this I'm gonna make this visible to show y'all, right? Say that wasn't, say you see what's happening here, right? The spear is blocking the apple and it's bouncing all over the place. You don't want that in a brick breaker game because it's not gonna, you know, function right. So what you do here, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. You make this destructible by the apple or whatever ball you're gonna be using. I'm using the apple because I don't know. The tutorials from Builder Garage was using apples a lot, so I was like, okay, gotta get the apple. Gotta get the apple. All right, so the material color can be whatever for the app. No, wait, that's not the color. This is not the apple. This is the launch object. My fault. The color can be whatever you want. Material, I stick to normal because if you put it on, yeah, just stick to normal. Just stick to normal. Center point, obviously, just put down center. So yeah, and then connect the blue line to the UFO. I mean to the moving object on the top one. And then yeah, you get what I mean. Now, you're probably wondering, how did I get the paddles and stuff? You know, these. You see how that's breaking? But you can see that it's visible. I want to turn that invisible. Let me just move that. Press Y. Invisible. There you go. Not visible. So these, right? I have these connected to this right here. I forgot the process, but it was from a tutorial that I copied off from the Game Builder Garage tutorials. Let me go out and yeah, Paradise Pinball. This one will teach you how to use hinges and stuff, and like, you know, just how like pinball works. So you see, that's gonna teach you. So number 5 on the extra will teach you that. It's the same thing what I've done for here. So luckily that was there. So yeah, I was using my resources a lot. I keep saying hinges. Is it hinges? Hinge connector. I keep saying hinges. I'm very bad at talking. And when I speak fast, I'm trying my best, okay? I give out bad commentary, so you know. Constant, I put it at 60. You put it at input 1. The button, whatever button you're using for the paddles, or the hinge, or you know what I'm talking about. The button. Put that in R, and you connect that to the hinge connector. Make sure the hinge connector is Z. You have a spear object too, which is like, it allows the ball to like go up and down, slides, I guess. I don't know. That's just how Game Builder Garage works. Make sure this is on whatever direction. If it's on the right, make sure you go to X plus. If it's going towards the left, X minus. So you know, say I got this one on the right side of the wall, right? That means you're going. The connection point has to be on X plus, because if it wasn't on X plus, this will happen. As if I can show y'all, but yeah, this will happen. You see how it's not going to move because the ball is over here instead of connected to the, like, actually connected to the wall. So yeah, make sure that is on whatever direction the ball and the wall is, you know, connected to. So yeah, so now that we put it like there, boom, it's going up and down, up and down. All right, and then you did the same thing over here. The constant is at 60. Constant at 60. If you're doing the left side, like the opposite side, it'll be negative 60. And I got the left button. You keep the calculator at times. Z, you know. And then the same thing with here. It's on the left side. X minus, X minus. There you go. And that's literally it. And you're probably wondering, where's the bricks? And the bricks is just easy. You just gotta make it to where it's destructible by whatever projectile it's like the ball is hitting against. So that's literally it. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the magic of what I've done for this week. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything else. I honestly don't know. It's whatever comes up in my head. It's literally how I make videos nowadays. It's just the ideas, or whatever ideas that come up with. If I ain't got any ideas, then I'm just gonna be playing games then. But yeah, all right, let's go to my creation. And here we have Brick Breaker Jank, the Brick Breaker game made by Lieutenant Swerv. Yours truly, me, the guy who just talks in front of a mic screeching. And this is all what I've did. This is a very complicated creation. It's complicated because Game Builder Garage, right? Everything is in 2.5D or 3D. So like making a 2D game is how can I say this? It's possible, but it won't be completely functional. But you see with these boxes here, this is all these boxes, these box objects, besides from the ones that's connected like a pyramid. These are all, this is literally a screen, because this game, like if you put it on 2D, it's not on a side view, it's not 2D because you still have the Z axis. That's why. So literally the ball will be going forward and sometimes backward off the screen. So I had to put these box objects to prevent that. Because I mean, who wants to play a Brick Breaker game where the ball is just going to go into the 4th dimension or some other dimension? But yeah, this is the game. Like literally what I've showed y'all was literally how I showed y'all in the first one, the beta test. This is the simple. This is kind of simple. It's not that much stuff added to it. It's just a bunch of lines and some text and stuff. It's honestly just a bunch of boxes. Like this is literally easy. I would listen. This is like, I'm not saying it's easy, but you know, if you're really a person that likes to be creative and stuff, I would suggest you can do this as a start. Because like, I really love Brick Breaker, and Brick Breaker is like a simple game. I don't know how it's made and like proper coding and stuff, but I said Build-A-Bear, god dang, Build-A-Bear Workshop. we create Brick Breaker games. No, and Game Builder Garage. Yeah, I am fumbling right now. In Game Builder Garage, you can create this, and it's kind of simple. All it is just whatever they taught you at the tutorial and stuff. And basically that's it. So let's get into the game, guys. Let's see if I can beat my own thing without it. So I got these teleport objects. Let's just let you see. All right, one of the balls is going over there. The UFO goes mad slow because that's just how it is in this game. As you can see, it's doing that. There's like 39 objects, which is the bricks. I tried making a brick sprite. I tried. I don't know if you can. These look like metal pipes. Yeah, so you see the ball kind of like goes off the just goes off the x-axis and it goes into the z-axis. So I got like sensors and stuff just in case the ball goes out of the just out of the area. Like it'll reset the ball to go towards the just restart. It'll just restart, and then it's like you're not gonna lose. You can lose in this game, but you're not gonna lose unfair. That's how I did it. Now you can play Brick Breaker on your Nintendo Switch. See, you can't be bored outside no more. The hardest pinball you could ever play because it's janky. But I tried, guys. I tried. Hey, I beat my own game. Let's go. So yeah, that's Brick Breaker Jake. I'm gonna go release the code when on the I'm just gonna release it right now. Just share it right now so y'all can play. Well, it's gonna release when I put it on the internet in the link in the description. So yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you all for coming through. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe. I didn't say that in the beginning, but yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. And yeah, I'll be probably doing more of this or something else. I do play the World's End Club, and the game is kind of like, I'm telling you, I need to sit down and watch. I mean, damn, game is crazy. I love me a good story. But yeah, I play other games too. I'm a variety person. So you know what I mean? I play a lot of different games, but you know, for right now, I'm just chilling right now. So yeah, subscribe, join my Discord, join the Game Builder Garage Discord. Because there's a lot of wonderful people out there who have very creative creations. So yeah, go check them out as well. Because listen, my sources literally came from people over there. So join the Game Builder Garage Discord. Join them. Because there's a lot of people there. So go ahead. And yeah. I see y'all on the other side of whatever the heck I'm gonna be at. I'm probably gonna be going to bed at this point because it's like early in the morning. So yeah, it's the only time I can record. But you know what? I'm going. All right, bye.